call me for help. Your 24/7 access to tech support.
In a quarter mile, keep left to stay on I-5 South. Follow signs for Los Angeles.
There we are. We're in Los Angeles. Looks like I got a meeting. Or maybe a series of meetings. Maybe we'll see how today goes. Don't know. This is anyway. Thank you for following my digital
Keep left to stay on I-5 South.
nomad travels. As you know, I'm Mike Duffy from DontGetHacked.com.ca.ae. We provide
Continue on I-5 South for 5 miles.
24/7 multilingual tech support to business owners. What does that mean? We help you not get hacked by making sure we get your data backed up and a robust business recovery plan. We make sure that you know how to not get scammed or ripped off on the internet. We get a lot of calls about Bitcoin. We get a lot of calls about phishing emails. We get a lot of calls about slow computers, or just generally how to make stuff work. It's a lot of it. How do I make this work or this work? So, but I think the topic should be how to get more data out of your end user base, your customer base, because I ask people for Google reviews and we don't get a lot of Google reviews. And I'm like, you can leave one for me at DontGetHacked.ca in Alberta. DontGetHacked.ca shows up in Tinton Falls, New Jersey. DontGetHacked Cybersecurity shows up in Dubai. IamYouTubeFamous.com shows up in Nova Scotia, Canada. So there's many different ways for a client to leave us feedback. We don't get a lot of reviews. We send out email newsletters. Don't get a lot of replies to those. And texting, people usually say, hey, leave me alone, I don't need you. Or I've got my own IT guy, or this, or my husband does all my IT. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But, so, I don't know how other business owners feel, or if they get the same pushback. You know, they want more information from their end user, so that way they can come up with new pricing, new services, build out their value ladder, build out their ascension ladder. But without information, you're really just running your business blind, and you're like, hey, this is the services I've provided in the past. Why aren't these services being chosen anymore? People still use the same computers. They still have the same or similar problems, or different problems. They still have problems. So, how do we change our products or pricing, or just our list of services to better address what people need help with? Because people still need help. And what are people doing? They got something that's broke. They want to go. They're gonna be on Google or ChatGPT or YouTube looking for a solution, right? And doing their own research to find out what's the cost of doing it themselves versus having a buddy do it, versus having a low-end tech professional doing it versus a high-end professional. Because some job, you know, there's just certain things that are doable by certain, you know. So, how where is your customers getting their data from? Where are they looking for data? Where are they looking for help? And so I'm suggesting all businesses out there, even if your website's brand new and has all the information that your customer needs. Think app. Think of building yourself an app. Just so you can have a different... We know people are using chatbots. We know they're typing all their deep, dark secrets into ChatGPT or Grok or Manus or Claude or DeepSeek or whatever they like the interface of, and whatever they like the end user experience. Take that chatbot. It's not a chatbot. Like traditional website chatbots suck because you're literally just typing in a bunch of frequently asked questions and hoping one of those frequently asked questions helps your customers. Your customers are too smart for chatbot because they already know, they can already use your website. They already know where the frequently asked questions are. They may not have an app. There may not be an app. They may have questions that don't get answered by a frequently asked by a chatbot. Let's just put it that way. Your customers likely have questions that a chatbot ain't gonna answer. They're gonna get frustrated using a chatbot. They may not be comfortable with calling or texting or filling out your email form because people just get weird and they want to feel like anonymous. So they won't reach out to you. They won't contact you. I know. I got customers when I ask them when I follow up with my customers. So I suggest you follow up with your customers. I know everybody's using chatbots. They're like, hey, I typed all this stuff into Copilot. This is the answer Copilot gave me. What do you suggest? And I was like, well, it's missing context. Like, what do you mean the AI bot I'm using is missing context? I'm like, well, it's just scraping the internet and giving you an answer. But it doesn't actually have any personal experience with implementing that solution, pros and cons, downtime, cost considerations. Like, it's going to give you guidelines, but it's not going to have the experience of a human. Humans, we're the ones with the experience. ChatGPT doesn't have the experience. It just can carry on a conversation with you and answer all questions in the way you want them to be answered. Does not mean they're right answers. Does not mean they're... ChatGPT will give you instructions to go kill yourself. Like, it's not... It is just reflecting back at you answers in a way it knows you're going to appreciate them. Does not mean it's doing you justice. Does not mean it... But we know people like the anonymity. Being anonymous. Anonymity. They like that. Because they're just going to sit at that chatbot for 5, 10, 15 minutes and asking, what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that, and ChatGPT is just going to be spitting out answers. So, we know your customers are already using chat tools and chatting with chat tools all day. Why not implement ChatGPT on your website? Or build an app for feedback? Or whatever. Or an app where it's, you know, it's just a different interface. Everybody's on their phone. You can with a app, you can dynamically change a user's experience based on what they're typing in, the answers that they're giving you. Something like you can build your own adventure, right? So you can.
In 1.5 miles, use the right 3 lanes to take exit 153B for California 170 South toward Hollywood.
Hollywood, going to Hollywood. So, information gathering. This is why I want you to think about developing an app for your business. Super low cost to do. You already know how to build it because you're already using ChatGPT and all these vibe coding apps are literally, you tell it what you want, it draws you an app, it does all the back-end code, you just have to test it and make sure it does something reasonably close to what you want, and if not, you're just fighting with it. You don't have to draw that you're just talking to it and it's changing the code based on the verbal conversation you're having with it. So if you haven't heard about vibe coding, I'm suggesting you check it out. I think it would greatly improve the customer service between business owners and their end customers, because I get that. One thing I get all the time is people like, I don't want to bother you because you're busy. And I'm like, well, if you didn't bother me, how I'm going to provide you a solution and get paid for that solution? I need feedback on what you need done in your business. So people are weird. They're like, hey, I don't want to bother you. And I'm like, Costco and Best Buy, Costco doesn't say, hey, don't come here, you're bothering us. Like, they don't say that shit. They don't say that. Like, no store is going to be like, hey, we don't want you here because you're bothering us. Like, no. So when any of your customers tell you that they don't want to bother you because they know you're busy, say, hey, I want you to bother me because I want to be busy all the time. I don't want to be busy for 3 days of the week and then not busy for the rest. Like, I'm always going to be busy. That's the whole point of being in business. Solving people's problems, whether if that's for $1 or $1,000. I want people to know that we can solve all their problems. And I'm getting a bunch of text messages coming in, so
in a quarter mile,
I think
use the right 3 lanes to take exit 153B
But, I hope
for
you enjoyed
California
it.
170 South toward Hollywood.
If you're interested in vibe coding and building, it's not even, maybe not even for you. Maybe it's for somebody you know in your life or a business owner you know down the street.
Use the right 3 lanes to take exit 153B.
I'm suggesting that businesses need help out there. They need people
Continue for 8 miles.
They need help with their YouTube accounts. They need help showing up. They need help delivering products and services to their customers. They need help getting feedback. There's many ways out. There's many ways for you to start a business or help an existing business out there. Just comment on this video if you got any questions about getting YouTube started, helping business owners out, starting a business of consulting by helping people out. We're always looking for agents in other cities around the world. This is why I'm currently in the US right now, is we got a lot of friends across the USA, and I'm like, hey, you all need IT help. You all need IT help. You all need YouTube help. You all need help with your business to eliminate problems that keep reoccurring in your business. Hire Don't Get Hacked. Call us for help as your Chief Technology Officer, and we will help you eliminate the bottlenecks in your business while having a robust data backup and business recovery plan. So in case something happens to your business, flood, fire, theft, user error, hackers, we can have you up and running 24 to 48 hours. No lost data, no lost business, no loss of public trust. Worst thing to happen to you is an emergency where you lose access to everything and you can't help out your clients, and you're scrambling. You're stressed because you're scrambling to get your business back up and running. I want to help you eliminate that. Talk to you later.